their houses because they couldn't afford it anymore. You know, I'm there. I know how it is. You guys are there. You know how it is. Politicians in general are not there. They don't get it. They don't get it. You know, regulations, heavy regulations have hurt one group of people in the 9th District. And that one party has been responsible for those heavy regulations. Or another group of people have been hurt through different free trade agreements. You know, so politicians don't really understand. They keep on playing politics with our lives. I'm tired of it. That's what it comes down to. I'm sick and tired of it. I thought long and hard about running and why I would do it. Going around the country for the last 3 years, there's a lot of great people that would make great statesmen. I don't say politicians because politicians, like I say, is synonymous with liars, crooks, and thieves. They'll make great statesmen, but unfortunately they don't have the name recognition, or they can't get the money. Because right now we're forced to run as a Republican, or we're forced to run as a Democrat. I'm telling you right now, that doesn't encompass who I am. And that doesn't encompass any one of you guys. You guys are all individuals. You guys have to pick, unfortunately, do I vote Democrat, do I vote Republican? I'm registered as a Republican. I'm going to run as a Republican, but by God, that does not encompass who I am, because I want to represent all Americans. So yes, the answer is I am going to run because I've been there. I know how it is to live paycheck to paycheck. I've done it for most of my life, and I'm doing it just now. You know, a lot of people want to make innuendos that I sold out my patriotism. It's not the case. When I make a full financial disclosure, you guys will see that I've been doing what's best for the country by encouraging people, Republicans, Democrats, Independents, Libertarians, to challenge their elected officials. That's why I'm running. I'm not off limits. Challenge me. I've got no problem. I keep it simple. I don't have to remember what I said 5 years ago because I believe it. That's what it comes down to. So you're not going to catch me in a lie. I'm not concerned about that at all. You got to keep it simple. And that's what it comes down to running for Congress. Follow the Constitution. It was written by incredibly smart individuals, and I guarantee you they are a lot smarter than the men and women that are trying to run this country right now. You know, my job is to help create an environment that makes business want to come back to this state. I can't create jobs. They can't create jobs. But if we work together, we can help businesses come in here to create jobs. By having a competitive tax rate, by having a simple regulatory system. They're common sense things that unfortunately politicians do not get. Or they get it, they don't want to do it because they lose control. That's what it comes down to, control. I mean, our current tax system is all about control. It needs to be fixed. They keep on putting duct tape on it. I'm not the kind of plumber that uses duct tape. So, to answer your question, yes, I am running. I'm going to run in the 9th District. And I'm going to lead by serving you. Each and every person in this district, I plan on serving. You know, I'm going to represent everybody. And by God, I really want you to understand this. I'm not doing this because I want to be a congressman. I'm not doing this because I like power. I'm not doing this for any other reason, but I want to serve my fellow American. I did it in the United States Air Force, and I have an opportunity to do it again by serving you as your next congressman. So with your help, volunteering, donations, go to joeforcongress2012.com. You guys can help make that happen because I want to be your advocate in Washington. I want to represent the 9th District to Washington as opposed to Washington to the 9th District. We've got to get people involved that have integrity, who won't compromise their principles, who won't do what's wrong. I don't want to talk about fair because you and I are all adults. We live in the real world. I don't talk about fair. I'll leave that to idiots. I talk about right and wrong, black and white. That's what it comes down to. We've gotten away from it. We've got to get back to it. So, if I'm coming off as angry, it's because I am. I won't hide it. I'm pretty blunt about it. I just can't stand it when people do bad work. And we've been voting the last 40 or 50 years bad people to do bad things to us. Why do we do it? Because we don't take our civic responsibility seriously enough. Civic responsibility is not jury duty. You've got to be involved. You've got to know what's going on around you, and you've got to know who's doing it to you, so you don't vote the same person back in the office again. You know? My opponents, if you will, have been in office, 40 or 50 years combined? Why? I'll leave that question. Why? We got